good day, Centralians. Last time we were privileged to have Dr. Marhen Hava to share with us an overview of the different recognized organizations and fraternities here at Central Philippine University. So in this episode of Life at Central, we will be introducing one by one these organizations. So without further ado, we now have here representatives from CPU Psychological Society. So can you please tell our audience your name, what year level are you?
Okay. So, hi everyone. I'm Larissa Joy Golingay. I'm currently 4th year BS Psychology student.
So, good day. I am Gasol Faith Buko from BS Psychology 3, Block 1.
Alright. So, thank you for saying yes to my invitation to be here and be interviewed. You know, this new show, Life at Central, would like to know what you're doing inside an organization, because I believe as students we are not just confined in the classrooms to just learn all the what's written in the book. We should also learn on the different walks of life of other people, as well as the activities that we are doing. So before we start, can you tell us more about your organization? What is this CPU Psychological Society?
So, CPU Psychological Society are an academic student-led organization for psychology students here in Central Philippine University. So, its main purpose here is to encourage also, to stimulate and maintain excellent scholarship of individual members in the field of psychology. So, it also empowers students' needs for organizational awareness and enablement of their academic skills, not just inside the classroom, yes ma'am, and of course in leadership also.
All right, so Larissa, you are the president
Yes.
of this organization, and I think this organization is an academic organization,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So those who are enrolled in your course are automatically members. Am I
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So do you find any some difficulties when you try to, since you're the president, personally I would ask you, do you find some difficulties when you want to gather them and to some have a meeting or what?
Personally, I have some hardships also because we are the most populous department in College of Arts and Sciences. We are composed of 625 students. So it's really hard for me sometimes to designate informations to all of the students because the officers are just 26 and we have 4 blocks each year, so it's kind of hard for me to disseminate information, but gradually we are turning them to be with us also and to have a connection with them.
So you are in your fourth year.
Yes, I'm on my 4th year now.
Fourth year now, and you're the senior already, and you've
Yes.
seen how also the CPU Psychological Society has grown from, we shifted online
Yes.
3 years ago, but now we are back in CPU. So how's that difficult for you?
So it's difficult for me, of course, because I started here in CPU during my freshman year. I am also a representative from CPU Psychological Society. And then 3 years ago, I was just a mere student. I just don't know what I'm going to do because I'm just a representative. And now, I'm the highest among the positions. And from online, it's hard for me to, of course, the information because some of us is not that active in social media. And of course, some students have a lot of responsibilities at home. But right now, as we change back to normal again, so it's kind of little by little, we shifted from challenges, and now it's easy for us to disseminate informations. We can now establish some activities, and we can have our meeting in actual not just in virtual only.
Alright, thank you for sharing that, Larissa. How about you, Ja? How was your experience being? What position are you?
Assistant Treasurer.
So you're the treasurer.
Yes.
So you're also one of the officers
Yes.
of this organization. So what difficulties have you encountered so far? From the pandemic, and then we are now here at CPU. So how was the transition so far?
So the difficulties that I have encountered transitioning with from online to face is that the connection with each other, being as a group of officers, so it's hard to communicate with each other. But now that we are in face to face, it's very easy to talk each other, to have a activities and some organizational activities.
Alright. So, I'm sorry for asking first the difficulties, no? But, I'm just happy and proud to see you from in the four corners of laptop screens now in this 24-hectare university doing your job as officer. So, congratulations and great job on that. And so, we now go to your causes. No, what are your causes? What are you doing inside your organization? How does it help? How does it help student to in their academics, in their other areas of Centralian life?
Okay. So for me, it helped the students of BS Psychology, not just in academic aspects also, because we encourage them to be a leader and also to be an advocate, no? Because we are psychology students, we are mental health advocates, not just be good in books, not just in academics, because also in real life, in reality, that we mold them to have connections and camaraderie to each and everyone as a psychology students, and also to bring help to someone who is in need.
Alright, so you're more like a good Samaritan.
Yes.
So, how do you organize these activities when you want to help other people?
Okay. Personally, as a pioneer of 20 peso movement, and as a mental health advocate, and as a member of Rotaract, I am proud and blessed that I am part of an organization, the Psychological Society organization, because it helps us more to connect and easy negotiating over those activities outside CPU, and to share what we have in our organization personally and to our organization in Central Philippine University.
While you are sharing, I remember to also, I forgot to congratulate you with your 20 peso movement. So that's a very great job, and we praise God for that initiative. And also, I just thought that while you are inside the academic organizations and you are inside the classroom, the principles you've been learning, you can apply it in the organization while you organize your activities. All right. So, personally, for both of you, how would you describe being a member of this organization? Are you happy that you are part of it, or do you want to change that automatic membership, or it's just okay with you?
I think I was born to be a leader, so I am more blessed that I am in the position, because ever since I prayed that I would be one of the officers, and God gave this opportunity to serve not only in outside CPU but also in my department, the Psychological Society organization.
Alright, how about you,
For me,
Larissa?
okay, for me, personally, I took this as a personality for me, as I was called all the time, Press Lars, because I really witnessed everything since I was in first year, and right now I'm on my senior year. I witnessed everything, the maybe not so downfall of the organization, but its peak also. I was there, so I consider it as my other personality, that it makes my college year more fruitful and blessed because of this organization, because I found person whom I can rely on, and also we have common grounds to serve the people, to be the voice of someone who can speak up for themselves. And I'm really happy that I'm part of this, and I'm willingly accept everything to serve them and also to take part of this organization.
All right. So, I can see your heart. No, it's all about the acts of service. You know, the servant kind of leadership. So, with that, I think before you graduate, your batchmates or even the members of your organizations and even Ja maybe,
Yes.
she's proud of you of how the organization has grown into this CPU Psychological Society. I have also known some alumni no, in your organization, and I think they will be proud knowing that you are still keeping on going in this organization. So earlier I said that you have encountered difficulties now as a person, as an officer, and even just a student. So how would you encourage other people to participate, or even the other members? Now, how would you encourage them to participate in your activities such as the mental health? No, your sense of belongingness. How would you tell people about it to participate?
So creating a program that would help and encourage our students and our members that in a certain program they are belonged and they should be part of a program, like they should do something to be part of that program or activities for them to encourage that they will participate and um, to advocate more about what we have in our organization.
Yeah, I think I like your idea. I got your point that you give someone a responsibility so that they will be compelled or forced to join. But actually, personally, when I was also a leader, I think it's not just responsibility. It's about the trust that you give to someone. Like, for example, you're the president and you assigned her to do this. It's not just the task. It's the trust that I want to give you because I believe in your capabilities. I believe in your what you can do. So that's why I give you this responsibility. And in the end, when you are committed to the organization, you try to participate. You will be encouraged to join as well. So I like your idea regarding that. Okay, so since you are the leader, the officer, so do you think being in this organization has helped you in one way or another to become a better student, or did it conflict with your studies and sometimes you just want to ayoko na tama na? Have you felt that?
At some point, I felt that, but for me, I believe that I wasn't here for nothing. Like, I came here to do something to impact someone's life, especially those people who doubt themselves, their capabilities, because my friends, my org mates also, they pushed me that you go for it, you should be the president, we know you can do it. So they believed in me, so why not? I'll try myself. Like, it pushed me to the limits. Like, sometimes kapoy, that's really into it right now, kapoy, but we choose to padayon even if it causes us some pain sometimes. But then if you go back to the things you love and the passion to help everyone or anyone in this organization, it will pay off.
Yeah, it's all about the passion.
Yes.
The passion. And I have this mantra actually because I believe it's very normal to get tired, especially during these days when you don't actually, especially when we just get out of the of the pandemic. No, we don't know how to contact other people because they also have their problems, right? So I have believe in this mantra called padayon, pahuway, and padayon, because you know, rest, as psychology students, you know how important rest is. And you know, rest is God's gift. He gives us the rest so that we will realize, we will look back of the things we have done, and we will try to think of the ways of the things that we should be doing. So rest if you must, but don't you quit.
Yes.
Right? So I feel like a very old person. But okay, thank you for sharing that. And Oh, so regarding your organization, so what are you looking forward to in the next few months? So I heard that you will be having your exhibits the under the student development programs. Yeah.
Sige, in a few months, I look forward for more active of my organization. Because of course, it's the challenge from transitioning from online and then face-to-face activities. It's hard for us to establish new activities, more engagement of the students. So for now, we're going to focus about the activities we need to do and the past activities to compile it together so we can show other students on what we have on our organization as well.
That's nice. No, we cannot just take a big step since we just got out of the pandemic, and also I just remember you can just some activities that you might later on think even you will be graduating soon. But here's Jana that you can actually do some outreaches. Some collaborations with other organizations. No, you can always do that. So it's nice that we are looking forward to something. So for you, first, for you first, how do you see this organization 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see this organization 5 years from now that being on top among the organizations here in CPU, because we know and I know that we are starting right here to be on top, and may the lower years continue what our legacy is doing right now.
Yes, so that's very hopeful and that's very motivating. How about you, Lars? Can I call you Lars?
Yes.
Rest Lars. So since you will be graduating actually this semester, so I think I believe that even though you will be graduating, you will still be supporting this organization. So how do you see this organization 5 years from now?
So first, I see 5 years from now from the CPU Psychological Society, I hope to be more mature, yes, competent, and can level the most popular organization or academic or non-profit organization here in Iloilo City. Not just in CPU, because we wanted more. We hope for more, of course, because as Ja said, that we're starting right now to strive to be on top, because usually in our organization we have a lot of partnership, invitation from seminars or any activities from the big schools in Metro Manila, just like the De La Salle University, the UST Psychological Society, and PUP sometimes send us some invitations to be part of their events. So we're looking forward that someday, maybe in 2 years, maybe 1 year, next year, we can be one of the pioneers also for a lot of activities, and we can invite them also.
Yeah, it when you say in the next 2 years, 3 years, it connects with what you told us earlier, that since we just got out of the pandemic, we really have to start slow,
Yes.
and we don't have to make sudden changes, and then we can't what do you call this? We can't stand by it now because we were shocked by it's happening. So yeah, that's very nice visions you have there. Okay, so do you have any invitations? Would you like to invite other people for your upcoming activities, or even just your members? So invite them.
So, as a member of Central Philippine University Psychological Society and a mental health advocate, we invite you and be our sponsor and our partner in every outreaches and activities we will be having in the next outreaches. So that would be all. Thank you.
Okay, so Of course, I would like to thank, of course, my department, CPU Psychological Society, for choosing me to be your leader, and also Central Philippine University for having this experience. And I also want to thank all of you, my CPU Psychological family, our faculty and staff, and to the next generation to be successful also, to continue our legacy, or to be more competent, to be more successful than us. I know you can do better, and for all of us, just keep on supporting us by sponsorships or prayers for all of our activities for to reaching our community.
Well, listening to you, it makes my heart so proud that, you know, you're just students and you have big passions for this activity. You don't get any incentive, you don't get any monetary compensation for it, but you're doing it. I believe you're also taking some money out of your own pocket to just sponsor whatever activities you want. But that's passion. That's how God put that passion in our hearts, while He believes that we can do it, while He believes that this passion, or even your position, earlier you said that you are here you are not here for nothing, but you are here to do something. And I guess that's life at Central. We are not
Yes.
just here to be students.
Yes,
We
yes.
have missions even in workplaces, in the organization, and inside our classroom. So Ja, Lars, thank you for sharing not just your organization, but as well as your life with me. Thank you for this opportunity to be here at CPU TV channel. And I am actually excited to all your upcoming activities. I pray for God's strength and wisdom that you will all carry through it. So thank you, and God bless kids on these activities. So, for you, our audience, thank you for joining us in this episode. And we will see each other again with another organizations that we will, one by one, little by little, know what they are doing. So, this is who we are. This is what we do. This is Life at Central.